Morning, guys. This is a little bit of a follow-up video to the one that you saw on Monday. Not sure what day I'll put this up, but probably Tuesday of next week, or this week that you're seeing. Anyways, I went ahead and got some in-ground garden soil. I ended up reverting back to this kind because the Kellogg brand for being ground soil it didn't feel like soil. It just felt like basically fine mulch. And I want something that feels like soil. So that's what I'm using for right now. And until I can get over to the nursery and pick out a really good one that has compost in it. It's just that is about a half a day's worth of work. So it is cheaper, but to get the ranch truck, because we don't have a truck on hand to haul dirt. So anyways, it's just a little bit of planning, and this way works. So I'm not growing food in it. I mean, I have used it for growing food, so I mean, it's what it's for. So I'm not knocking it too bad. So please, you don't either. Anyways, so I did get where the bulbs are planted, I got about 2 inches. So I think that'll be really good for the bulbs, because they were down about, I think, about 2 inches. So that'll give them at least 4 inches, and then I'm going to put bark mulch on top of it. I am going to run the drip over this morning. I did say I was going to do that. I was kind of back and forth, but when I ran it the other day, oh, I also planted the sedum. I'll show you that too. But it had plenty of pressure, so I'm actually going to run it. I wish I could get that bed over there, but it's pretty close to an emitter down by the willow. So eventually I do want to get that hooked up to that, but I'll do the rose bush for sure. So there's that. It's kind of shadowed, but, and then, excuse the shadow. I am going to be borrowing or transplanting some of these Rudbeckia also. Let's see. So right here, I'm going to do, so here's some of the alyssum that were rooted. Where are they? Oh, right there, and right there. And they're not wilting at all, so they're doing pretty good. I'm going to get the rest of that bag stuff, so it's just going to be right here. Actually, right up to here and over to here. I might include this a little bit, I'm not sure. Just because that Indian hawthorn does get pretty big. So I don't want to infringe on that space. I have plenty of space right here. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. And then I did get some more bulbs. I had a lot, but I wanted more of the color scheme. So the purples and oranges and whites. And then I'll get some Rudbeckia thrown in here too. So, and there's irises right here. So I think that'll carry over with the iris theme pretty good. I might go pop out a couple. But that these sedums are going to take up this whole section right here. So this is going to be mostly bulbs. About right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get that bagged stuff moved over here. And then get the bulbs in and get everything watered in. Get the mulch moved, drip line, and basically repeat of last week. But I'll show you real quick the other sedums I got in. So there's one right there, and right there. I just need to run drip to those. And I noticed that drip to the lilac was way down, so I need to fixed that. So that won't take me very long at all. And then I'll show you the other 3. And these are the ones that Jean had rooted for me. So right there, and right there. So that'll be a huge cluster right there too. It'll take up this whole section. So yep, alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and get after it. And I'll show you when I'm all done. Keep this video short. Okay. Went ahead and got the drip ran to this. To the rose. And then even though it comes out to here, I only did it to water the magnolia. So this, I think, once I get the Photinia off of this whole run. Sorry. Then I'm going to have enough to tie into that corner and do all of this. So I'm going to try to tackle that this weekend. I have some boards to paint for the greenhouse, and we're going to put the roof rafters on Sunday, I believe, as long as we're not rained out. Because, like I said, Gene's going to start planting here pretty soon, so I'm going to lose him to that. But I did dig up 5 Rudbeckia and got those placed out. And then I have an whole assortment of tulips. So I have these orange ones. Let's see. I have these. Those are what's in that bed right there. So I am going to definitely plant those. And then I think I have the exact same. They're called Replete. They're the apricot. These are just from Home Depot. But they're what's in that bed also. So for sure, I'm going to get those in there. And then if I have room for the alliums, I don't want them to go bad. There's only a few left in there. Oh, those aren't alliums. What are those? Oh, those are the purple tulips. Oh, I'll go ahead and throw those in. I thought they were the alliums. Nope. So that is, oh gosh, 28, 53. It's about 60 bulbs. I don't think I'm going to get all those in there. Well, what I am going to do for sure is those purple and orange and those daffodils for sure. And then if I need to, I can plug those in. Well, I do want those purple ones in there, so I'm going to get the purple because I want the transition. I want everything to transition to the darker colors, starting from the potager where it's more cottage. You know, the pinks, purples, whites, greens. Those eventually transfer or kind of morph into the more desert oranges, yellows, apricots, those types, you know, dark purple morphs into that to lead over to Gene's crawling course. I can also put some of those in that area over there where the porcupine grass is. So we'll see. I'm not going to get it all done today, but at least I've got a game plan that I can work on this weekend until Sunday. Those 10 boards are only going to take me an hour to paint, so I have plenty of time. Today's supposed to be 91, tomorrow's 92, and then after that we have a couple days of 80s and all mid-70s. So, and actually some of our lows in the high 40s. So the pepper plants aren't going to like that. I might go ahead and harvest what's on those and pull them, and then I can get the cover crop blend in that bed. The one that's in the garden over by the chicken coop that gets really shaded in the winter and nothing grows very well there. So anyways, that's what I'm doing so far. Okay, I went ahead and turned the water system on to test it. And I think I'm tapped out. So I'm going to keep it for right now just so it gets something. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is cutting it off here. Yeah, cutting it off here. And then this will be the end to all of that. And I just figure 8 capped that one so I can tie it into whatever it's going to be on this end. But for right now, it'll get something. Yeah, these, before I hooked these up, these were all full blast. Full blast. And they're not right now. Yeah, these were full blast to where they were reaching the lawn, and I had to dial them back. But I turned them back up for this, just to see. So, yeah, like I said, it's getting something. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it. Alright, well that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and get those bulbs in the ground and wrap this up. Oh, and I'm going to get all this mulched too, but I'm not doing that today, or I probably won't film it either. But I think the north side, minus some color down there, like in between the lilac and the rose bush. I might put some color in there just so it does kind of transition, because there's more shrubs down there than there is down here. So I'll just mess around with it and just add to it as I can. Okay, I have the daffodils placed all around the, kind of like a little swooping right here. And then the tulips will all be in clusters right here in the middle. Okay, I got them all in. I ended up with just the orange and purple tulips, the one bag, the bag of the orange. So that was what, 16 and 12, so that was 28. And then I think there was 16 of the daffodils, or there was 12. But anyways, there's 50 or 60 bulbs in here. And that space is only like 3 by 4. So it's not a very big space. So, and then I'll get that mulched in. But I want to save some of the mulch. I want to do the mulch over in the cottage garden first and finish that off before I bring in any or start moving mulch out here. So anyways, I'm going to get this watered in, and I'll just hand water it for now, because this corner right here, I have to hand water it kind of funky, so that's going to get water anyways, and then we're going to be going into winter. So I don't have to really move, you know, do water right now per se. Anyways, so have a great week, guys, and hope you enjoyed this little bonus video. But for the most part, this northern side with flowers and bulbs, minus a few little spots down there, is going to be done. So, and then it'll just be planting annuals, you know, like this area. That'll get planted the same here and over there. So I'll show you guys as that happens. Have a great week. Do what makes you happy, and always be kind. Thanks for watching.